Dod Gast Ye Both, a comedy of mountain moonshiners by Hubert C. Heffner, originally produced by the Carolina Playmakers in Chapel Hill in 1920. The scene is a dense thicket in the mountains of North Carolina. The year is 1919. The time is 4 a.m. A large still is being prepped for a run of moonshine. Several rifles are nearby, stacked against a tree.
About 4 o'clock, soon be through. So the cops give you a hard run of it, did they, Mose?
Yeah, except that their prohibition. They're getting tired in a rum jug. I used to could take a run of brandy to Lenore and measure it out right on the streets. You can't do it no more.
Guess you took the preachers their half a gallon per, all right, did you?
Yeah, ever sanctified one of them. They can't preach their hellfire or brimstone sermons if they ain't got their fiery spirits. It's about time the old man was coming back. He's had time to send in the watchers, and he seemed to be so anxious to finish up and go home. You better get stirring that mash.
Oh, well. Mary will meet the old man if she went by the back way. What you reckon she came for anyway, Mose? Tain't nothing here she wanted this time of night, and she didn't get nothing.
Don't know. Well, since that revenue has come to these parts, I don't like for your old man to send in the watchers like he always does before we get the runoff.
Well, but I don't reckon there's any danger. He's been at it for about 40 years, and he ain't got took yet. I'll say something to him about it for long.
Well, you better not tonight. Old man's mad as a hornet tonight. Everything's gone wrong, and he's a bailing over.
Yeah, you needn't worry. I know the old man better than that. That's him coming now. Don't say a word about Mary's being here. Yeah?
Yeah. Some of these nights, he's going to send in his watchers too early for the last time.
Don't reckon so, but if he does, then au revoir.
What are y'all doing here? Walt, during your laser hide, cure that mash up and get a move on you.
Oui, monsieur. But Paul, what you want the rust for? I'll get this mash ready, toot sweet, for you ready for it.
Oh, stop your darn toot sweeting and get to work. How the devil you expect to get this run done for morning if you ain't going to work?
The other night, like I was telling you, Walt, when I was coming back from taking that run of brandy down to Lenore, I heard that man Abner had been kind of hanging around your sis Mary.
Who told you that? Wake up there, Sank. Fall out.
I heard it down to Patterson when I was coming back. But I just recollect who told it.
Petite mademoiselle. Did you hear that, Paul?
He what, Walt? He what, you say?
Hear that Mary's been carrying on with that Abner. You heard it.
Yeah, well, that's right. So 'tis. I hear Jenkins, a post office man down at Patterson, says that this here Abner was a revenoor. He got letters from the government, so he did, and he's been carrying on with Mary, so he was.
That's a dang busted lie.
No, tain't, Paul. I seen Mary talking to him. Won't do, Paul. I thought about it, but I learned when they took me to army camp that it was beaucoup hell to pay for getting one of his kind. Then over there in France at one time.
Oh, darn France. It don't make a dang what you learned in France. It's going down the ridge that this here Abner is a revenoor.
Parlez-vous. How'd you get like that, Paul? Say, Paul, are you sure of that? That monsieur no parler français.
Too early in the morning to drink. Want my liquor in the daytime or in the forepart of the night. About time Bill was coming for his liquor.
Yeah, it'd be. He ought to soon be here.
Yeah. Bill's old woman said that Mary was pretty well took with that Abner feller.
She must be. Yeah, she be my old woman, and that Bill's old woman said that Mary sees right smart, that fella.
How'd you know Mary sees him?
I hear that Mary meets him in the daytime while you're sleeping.
Yes, she do. Yes, she do.
Oh, did you hear that?
God gast her devilish soul. The gal of mine carrying on with the revenoor. She ain't been the same since she came back from that there ding busted school over there to Boone. Burn her darn hide. I was always again her going over there, but her ma sent her, and then she laid down and died on me and left her for me to tend to.
Oh, you ain't tending to her much, Paul. You've been tending to this here most of your time.
Who the hell asked you to speak? Stir that mash, damn you, stir that mash. So you think I'd let a gal of mine marry one of them dang revenoors, do you?
No, but...
Shut up, darn you, shut up. I'll see her in hell first.
That's right, Noah. So it is. So it is. I don't blame you.
Shut up, I said. What are you doing here anyhow?
Well, you told us to come and get this run of liquor to take up with Patterson, so you did.
How you expect me to get this run off and you and Mose sitting around running your mouths? Get that there bucket and go fetch some water. If I was ding busted lazy as the rest of you, I never would get enough juice made for them there judges and lawyers. Say nothing about them preachers.
Paul, t'other day when we was talking about that our man Abner being a revenue, Mayor comes in and says that he won't no revenue and that he's some kind of magazine scribbler or something. And we asked her how she knowed it, and she said she just knowed he won't.
Yeah, that's so. 'Tis. For Mary told my old woman, was telling lies about that man Abner. She did, so she did. And she said Abner's a better man than any of us. And she did. So she did.
Consign you. Bring that there water here. Give me that. Oh, God, let me think. God gast ye, you goozle-necked old fool. What are you going to putting out the fire out for? Dang, bust your hide.
I didn't put it out, Noah. So all I did was try to
humduzzled, miserable, rotten.
Leastwise, I didn't go for it to do it, Noah, so it didn't.
Paul, you put the fire out yourself.
Shut up, you wing-dizzled yellow boomer, you. You ain't no better than your sis. Both of you a bunch of cowards. And you sitting there and doing...
Ooh, la, la.
Oh, Dod Gast Ye, stop that there la-la and pop-on. I'll wring your neck.
Oh, Paul, I didn't go for to get you.
Shut up them jaws of yours. Do you hear me?
Noah, my old woman said that there gal of yours went plumb down to the rock to meet that there Abner. And
dang her. Oh, I'm going home right now and see if I can get her.
There comes Bill for his brandy. That's his call. I'll give him the come on. Woo, 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 woo.
Way up on Clinch Mountain, I wander alone. I'm as drunk as the devil. Oh, leave me alone.
Drunk again.
I'll eat when I'm hungry and drink when I'm dry. And if whiskey don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Hey there, Noah. Where you be going? I want to get my brandy before you leave. You done and sent your watchers in, ain't you? Where you be going?
Oh, that Dod gasted gal of mine's been carrying on with that there damn revenoor Abner. I was just starting to give her hell and make her stop it. A gal of mine carrying on with a revenoor.
It must be so then. I've been down the ridge, and when I come back, my old woman said that your gal Mary was a carrying on with him.
What else did she say, Bill? Mary always tells your old woman everything.
Well, she said that Mary said that this here Abner want no revenue, and that she had met him over there to Boone.
Oh, she's a lying. That Abner gets letters from the government.
Hey, he never been to Boone. He's a furriner in these parts, and he's a ding-busted revenuer.
My old woman says Mary wants to run off with him, but she's scared to, for she knows what you'd do, Noah. And she says he ain't no revenuer, and she's going to show us he ain't, and that she's going to marry him.
Oh, Dod Gast Ye, I'll be the one to say about that. My gal run off with a revenuer. No, by the holy damn, I'll see her in hell first.
My old woman said that Mary was just like her ma, and that she's up to something now, and if you didn't watch out, she'd marry that revenuer yet.
Yeah, she will, Noah. So she will. You better watch her, so you better.
Shut up, Sang, you ding busted old Jayhawk. Just shut up.
My old woman said that your old woman always had way before she died, and that she didn't listen to ye when she didn't want to.
Dod Gast Ye, your old woman. She's always saying too much. Hey, give me your jug. Hey. Don't you forget to bring them taters to pay for this. You owe me 2 bushels now.
My old woman said that man Abner's up in these parts today, and that your gal met him over to the rock, and that she believed they's up to something. Mary ain't been home today. You'd better watch her, Noah. She'll get you yet.
Oh, Dad, burn you, get on out of here. A gal of mine and a revenue get me? You dang busted yellow-livered fool. Oh, get out. Ain't I the best man on this side of the ridge? Ain't I the boss here?
Yes, you be, Noah. Yes, you be.
Damn right.
Noah, the other night down to Curtis's store, I heard that Abner was sent here by the government to get you for killing that other revenue a few years ago.
What's that? What are you saying, Mose? Oh, you're a liar. That's what you're a liar, I say.
Stop that, Noah. I'm giving you straight talk. And you ain't to be calling me a liar. I don't work for you. I don't have to, and I ain't going to.
I didn't mean exactly like that, Mose. But you know, it just ain't so.
It's the truth, Noah. Old man Jenkins told us himself.
Yes, it be. So it be. I heard him myself, so it did.
Hey, Paul, that's why he's been hanging around Mary. He's trying to pick it out of her so he can get us. And he's caught her. That's it.
Oh, God dang her. She ain't no more sense and let him catch her and then didn't let him be hanging around to spy and learn all he can.
Well, Paul, hadn't we better skip and get out of here?
And leave all of this here and be scared to come back to get it? Oh, no, I ain't going to let no revenue run me. They ain't never done it yet, and they ain't never going to do it. I'll go down that there Patterson tomorrow, and I'll take my old double barrel over there, and I'll fix this here Dod Gast Ye dingfuzzle revenuer like I did the other one. And then I'll take that gal of mine, and I will...
Hands up, gents. Hup, you stay away from those guns, gents. It'll mean death if you try it again.
Oh, Dod Gast Ye.
The first time a revenue ever had the ups on you, isn't it? Now, gents, kindly open up your coats so that I may see you are not armed. No tricks, remember. I learned to shoot pretty straight in the Army.
Learn to shoot in the Army, huh? Well, that ain't nothing. While I was over there in France, I captured about 40 Germans, 3 big rumble-bumble guns, and a dozen or more rifles. And
now, Walt, you ain't never been up to the shooting line. You said you peeled taters all the time.
Well, parley, whippy daddle doo doo. Are you here, sis? Well, you just watch the old man.
Dod Gast Ye Gal, dang it. He's that dang old pippin' horn frog what you been hanging around with. You see now he ain't a revenue, don't you? That burn you humduzzle soul concern you living hot. Oh, I see what you did. You made your paw do you?
Now hold on there. Now you want to be careful and not forget that I've got you all at present. And the law doesn't take too lightly with your kind, especially since prohibition.
Oh, damn you, yellowback tater bug you! You got me now, but you just wait. What are you gonna do to us?
Well, what would you give me to let you off?
What? What's that you say?
Don't try nothing like that, Walt. It won't work.
Dang you, Dod Gast Ye, you cunt, son. You be helping us here revenue to take your own paw. So that's what you come here for, darn you yeller boomer, huh? You devilish dog, you always was just like your ma. You said he weren't no revenuers, oh you did? Well, you lied, gal, you lied, and I'll get you.
Now hold on a minute. Now you seem to forget that I have got you all at present, and I'm likely to keep you. But just for the fun of knowing, what would you give me to let you go?
Oh, dang, bust you by that rotten mash over there, damn you.
Don't swear by the mash. I've captured it too.
So he has, Noah. So he has.
Ah, dang, burn you sank, damn you, Walt. If you don't do something, if you drag him off, he wouldn't be standing there with his gun drawn on us. Stand there running off clop trot mouth and doing nothing. Why don't you grab
only a sense of sweet smell and acidity. Why don't you do it yourself, Paul?
And here now, let's come down to business. Now, if you're not going to make me an offer, I'll make you one. If you'll let me marry your daughter, we'll call this off. And what do you say?
What's that? Marry my gal, a revenue, marry my gal. You dod-gasted polecat, you ding-busted stinking possum skunk. You bow-legged tater bug, you. I see you in Hex Half Pine Field, 20 miles to the side of hell first.
Oh, now just a minute before you go on. Now listen to this. If I take you down the ridge, as I certainly will, if you don't do as I say, you think of the days in prison. You're an old man. You probably die there between the walls, behind the bars. People would come and see you and point their fingers through the bars at you as they do the animals at the circus. And they say, oh, there's Noah Setzer. He used to be the leader on this side of the ridge, but a revenuer gets them all, and one got him. Then there'll be your son and all these other fellas in cages beside you.
That's right, Noah. So it is. He'll take us all. He will.
Oh,
and then what?
Shut up, you.
And there's another thing I want to tell you about before I take you. I have the proof that you and your son were the men who killed the revenue officers 4 years ago. At your trial, I shall turn the evidence against you both. It means death for you.
What? What's that you mean?
Yeah, you just think. They'll lead you, the boss of this ridge, in like a cow, sit you down in a chair, and then they'll turn on just enough juice to burn you. And then you'll know how it feels, and then gradually they'll turn it on full force, and your bones will snap, and it'll cook the flesh off your live body.
Give him your gal, Noah. Give him your gal.
He's got you. So you better give in. If you don't, just think what Ridge will say when he takes you to jail. You'll be the only Setzer they've ever got yet. I'm willing to marry him if you let me. It'll save us all. I'm going to marry him anyhow.
Well, marry him and damn you both.
Thank you, Mr. Setzer.
Damn you, don't mister me, and I don't want none of your thanks. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Well, you see, I'm not a revenue officer at all. I'm just a magazine writer up in these mountains collecting materials and, incidentally, a wife. This has been the first real fun I've had since the Boston police riot.
You're not a Dod Gast Ye.
No, he ain't, Pa. We wanted to get married, but I couldn't think of running away like Lawrence wanted me to. And the whole ridge of thinking me, a setzer, had run away with a revenoor. And then I could have never come back, for you'd have got us.
Yes, he would have. And he would have.
We wanted to be married right away, but we couldn't think of no way to prove that Lawrence wasn't a revenoor. So
Mary happened to remember a holdup like this, which she told me about when we were over at Boone, and then...
And then you planned all this just to get us.
Yes, and I'm going to get a corking good story out of it, too.
Well, you said a revenue won't never gonna get you. Why, he ain't even a revenue's picker, and he's got you.
Oh, dead burn you, dang you. Oh, you ain't no revenue. Oh, if I'd have known that, dead burn you by jumping Jupiter's horn snake, I'd have not stood for it. I'd have come after you.
hold on there, Pa. You've been given your promise. And Walt and Mose and Saint all heard you.
Yes, ye did, Noah. And ye did.
We got you, Pa. And you can't go back on your promise. So we're going to get married and stay right on here.
Damn you, Dod Lynn, you humduzzled. All right. Here. Take this here half gallon of liquor, clear on out of here, and stay out. And Dod Gast Ye Both.
You and me.